Hello everybody, I'm Chef Jeff from Smith's, and today I'm going to give you a recipe for the perfect gift to take to your neighbors this time of year. We're going to make cranberry white chocolate cookies. Now cookies you might think is just that's kind of a weird thing to do on a TV segment. Well, I'm going to tell you why, because I've told my kids to make cookies before and they just throw everything in the pot and they start to stir it and then try to make a dough out of it. It's horrible. I'm going to show you the proper steps of making really good cookies, so let's get right into it. Okay, so the first process of cookie making is creaming the butters with the sugar. Now you need to have your butter at room temperature so that it's soft. So next what you're going to do is you're going to get your sugars in there. I have brown and white. And then I'm going to take my hand mixer and just give it a mix, and you're just going to mix it just until it comes together. Now it's called creaming because what's going to end up happening is once they combine, it will be a creamy consistency. So it takes probably about 30 seconds, maybe a minute to get to that point. We'll just imagine that I did that. Once you get to that point, then the eggs go in. And I have 2 eggs, they're gonna go in one at a time. So I'll put 1 egg in, give it a mix. And then I'll put my second in and give it a mix. Now it's important to have your wets and your dries separate in this process. This just makes for an all-around better cookie. It will bake better. It will be just all around better. And then next goes vanilla, because you can't have cookies without vanilla. So I'll just give it one more mix until it's fluffy. And that is perfect. Okay, next step is to get our dries taken care of. In this bowl I have all-purpose flour. I'm gonna put baking soda and salt in there, and I'm gonna mix it together. This is an important part because you need that baking soda to be throughout the cookie, so if you don't mix it in like this, there's a good chance that your cookies won't rise correctly. It's just, give it a good whisk, just so it's all together. And that's done there. The next step is to get our wets into our dries. So I'm gonna go ahead and put half, and then give it a mix. And don't turn it on too fast. I've done it many times where I'll turn it up high and the flour just sprays everywhere. And it's okay if you do that. If you're not having fun and making a mess, then what's the point, right? Okay, so just until that comes together, and then the next part is just getting the rest of that dry ingredients in there and then giving it a mix. I've already got some that I've got to that stage, so I'm just gonna push this stuff aside. Okay, now I have my batter. It's gonna seem like it's kind of thick. It's not gonna be very wet, but that's okay. Next is gonna go our cranberries and our chocolate. So in goes my cranberries, and in goes my white chocolate. Now just give this, don't use the mixer for this, mostly because your mixer won't do very well because it's pretty thick. So just use a wooden spoon or even your hands if you want to, just to bring it just together. The more mixing you do, the tougher the cookies are gonna be because you're building gluten and we don't want that. So just until it comes together. Okay. Next, you could chill this, and chilling dough sometimes work out, but this particular dough you don't have to, which is nice. I just have a scoop. This is about 2 tablespoons worth, and we're just gonna get them on our pan. Our oven's preheated to 375, and then I'm gonna get them in the oven. We'll just pretend that my pan is full, and let's go see how the ones in the oven turned out. And they look fantastic, crispy around the edges. Now the thing with cookies like this is you don't want to cook them all the way in the oven. You're gonna cook them most of the way. They're gonna sit on your pan for about 5 minutes to cook the rest of the way. Once they've sat on the pan for those 5 minutes, then put them on your cooling rack if you have one to cool them down, or just eat them hot. Otherwise, it's a perfect gift to share with your friends during this holiday season. They're super delicious. Thank you for watching, thank you for shopping, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.